We have finally arrived in Africa, and what better place to start than where my family is from, Ethiopia, Addis Ababa to be exact, you know what I'm saying? If you're new to the channel, I'm KT. You know, my partner Ellie Jane and I have been traveling throughout the past couple of years, primarily across Southeast Asia. We've spent most of this year, you know, living in Indonesia, Vietnam, and Thailand. And it wasn't in the plans to come out here, but my mom had texted me and said that she got some time off work and that she was planning to come out here and just encouraged us to meet her out here. So that's exactly what we did. And you know, it's not my first time being out here. Last time I came out here, it's been about 15 years. So a lot has changed since then. I've changed a lot since then. So, you know, just being able to experience everything, considering how much the country is now developed and how much I've changed, I think is going to be a whole new experience. Super stoked just to be able to, you know, reconnect with family and friends. But now myself and my partner working remotely and having responsibilities as we're still traveling, there's still a lot more that comes with it. And, you know, that's something that we've come to realize in every place that we visited is you really have to take it upon yourself to make yourself familiar with your environment if being productive is still something that you're going to prioritize.
Hi, how are you? Welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Welcome, my dear. How are you?
How are you? Fine, and you? How are you? Yeah, good to see you.
Wow, I can't believe I'm
Hello,
here
honey.
with you. Aww, they brought us flowers. That's so
nice.
sweet.
These are gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Amazing. Something I've come to realize right away coming from Asia to Africa is it almost feels like I went back in time in a sense, as far as efficiency goes. You know what I mean? Like everything just kind of moves a lot slower. You know, the infrastructure and technology just is not the same, you know, as far as, you know, getting your rides and ordering food or whatever it is. We've just become so accustomed to the typical, you know, digital nomad lifestyle, if you will, where everything is convenient, everything is within a certain vicinity, and that's just not the case out here.
Going to Ade's house.
Going to my grandma's house. Got a watermelon. Better go see the fam, man. It's really great. Everybody just kind of coming together and being around all my cousins that I haven't seen in over 15 years, which is just wild to me.
Beautiful.
I've had my patience tested more than a few times, and I think it's one of the challenges that I've really embraced. So you got to be able to adapt to that. Even something as simple as finding restaurants and cafes. You know, when you're in Asia, it's very simple. You just go on Google, you can see the reviews, you can see what people are saying. Whereas out here, they don't really utilize Google, you know? So if you want to find a good restaurant to eat at, it's kind of more of like word of mouth. Doing research online can only do so much for you. So it's crazy, bro. Like you just really have to find your way to navigate all these new things, especially when you become so accustomed to a certain lifestyle for so long. It's definitely different. Say what's up, Mom.
Hi. We're in Ethiopia.
Yes.
And I'm so happy that I'm in Ethiopia with my kids.
Yes. Oh, that's me.
Yes, that's you when you graduated.
Cutting watermelon in my grandma's bedroom. Thank you, Ellie Jane.
That's my baby right there.
Wow, Mom. That plate is just for me and Ellie Jane. That's crazy. As big as coffee is in Ethiopian culture, I've went down that path before and it was really hard to get out, so I'm not going back. While they enjoy their coffee, we're gonna have our matcha. Yo, there's Ethiopian hot ones. Myself and Ellie Jane have never had any issues with any like food poisoning or anything like that, but anybody who knows us knows we don't eat meat. And again, I know you can still, of course, get food poisoning from like vegetables and produce in general that haven't been washed properly. But in most cases, when we have heard of people that were dealing with like upset stomachs and food poisoning, 9 times out of 10, it was from the meat that they were eating. So I am fairly confident that that has played a part in us not getting sick over the past couple of years, especially traveling across Southeast Asia. But anytime we have had the slightest symptoms of an upset stomach, just take like a little bit of this. Not sure if y'all can see that. It's just some activated charcoal. That's all we've really needed. You just take like 1 or 2 capsules, you're good. You know what I mean? So like that's been the extent of like what we've experienced. But yeah, man, unfortunately, coming out here, I got food poisoning, and that was rough, bro. Today, we're at what was known as Africa's largest street market. I don't know if it still is. It's said to have everything that you can imagine. We're actually just meeting my cousin, Loza, who she loves coming out here. So I'm thankful that we have a guide because this chaos is insane. Just seeing like the amount of people out here, bro, like it's a little overwhelming, but you know, thankfully we got a local with us. I know Ellie Jane's excited to do some shopping as well. So let's see what we can find, man. I remember when I came out here like 15 years ago, there weren't any of these indoor like malls or stores. So it's developed a lot since then. Everything was out on the street, you know, so it's cool to see how it's evolved. It's crazy to think it's a Monday morning right now. This is calm. This is considered like slower, you know, and that's why we came on a Monday morning. But typically on the weekends, it's like shoulder to shoulder. I think the underlying theme since I've gotten to Ethiopia has just been the concept of patience, because everything just kind of slowing down, being a lot less efficient. Being in Thailand, you can call a Grab. For those of y'all that don't know, it's basically like an Uber. So, you know, you don't got that out here. Most of the time, people just get things done by like on foot. So the underlying theme and learning lesson that I felt like I've been faced with has been patience and just not getting frustrated, just allowing things to be slow and not resisting, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like me getting food poisoning was almost like reaffirming that theme, which I wasn't able to like sit up comfortably and like work on the business. I couldn't go to the gym, obviously wasn't eating food, not like seeing friends and family or whatever. So it was challenging, bro. Not even just like physically, but just like the mental aspect of it. I was just like, damn, I'm just so used to like being on the move, getting things done, being productive, where the universe really had me in this position where it was like, nah, you just gotta chill out, bro. I mean, sometimes you don't always have the opportunity to reflect on all that's been happening and allow it to really settle in. And during this time, I feel like I've really been able to do that while also reconnecting with family, which has been amazing. It's crazy. Yeah, we survived the madness. Oh my gosh, people are still trying to sell us stuff. It's crazy. You know, but just as we were touching on fitness, I think that has been obviously one of the most common hurdles that people are faced with when traveling, because there's always like this ongoing conflict of, you know, going out and exploring and doing things and, you know, having new experiences, but just like staying committed to your health. I feel like I've done a really good job at just staying committed throughout this journey. You know, it does require a lot of sacrifices just because, you know, like there are going to be some things you might miss out on, but it's really interesting because, you know, throughout my fitness journey, I've never been the strongest. I've never been the fastest, but something that I have felt has been one of my strengths throughout my life has been my endurance, which is really interesting because if you know anything about like Ethiopians, they're some of the best marathon runners in the world, like long distance running.
We're going to have a new king from Ethiopia. It's going to be gold for Ethiopia. It goes to the young man. It goes to the youngster. It goes to Bakila. Gebre Selassie takes the silver. Sihen will take the bronze. A 1, 2, 3 for the greatest running nation.
And something that I've learned is that the altitude out here actually makes it a lot harder to breathe. Because bro, I went to the gym the other day and I was like working out. I couldn't believe how difficult it was for me. It was kind of crazy. I felt like I hadn't been to the gym in like a long minute. I was like panting, like kind of aggressively. It was good. Like I had a great workout, but I was like wondering why, you know? And then my uncle was just explaining to me that it's the altitude, you know? And that a lot of people, a lot of athletes actually travel to Ethiopia specifically for that, just to build up their lungs and become a lot stronger. So I've been trying to take full advantage of that and I've been feeling the benefits of it. So that's definitely been a benefit since being out here for sure. It's just nice to see so much of the nature preserved, right?
Yeah.
Coming from at least in the city where it's just buildings and concrete, where it's just so much green out here, so many fruits, so it's amazing.
Where are you getting it from?
Yo, right here. This is like the natural spring water. I'm just gonna catch some in the leaf here. Look how clear this water is.
Oh my gosh, it's like an anime.
It's like perfect.
No more glasses at my house. It just leaves.
You know, I'm just grateful that we were able to come out here when we did, though, just because, you know, I'm not sure how aware you guys are of some of the recent wars that have been going on in Ethiopia, but just recently it's like settled down. So it's been cool, particularly like in the inner city. I think for a long time, I had no idea that I would ever come back here. And if I did, I didn't know when. So to be out here and to feel a sense of safety has just been something that, you know, we're all super grateful for.
Like a painting. Like it's like a light blue and then a darker gray blue. And
Yeah, there's like
deeper gray
like the
blue.
layers of the shades. Yeah.
And they're all like flat. Like it's not like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I just can't believe it.
I feel like this is like the perfect place, like I was saying yesterday, just for like an actual getaway. I would love to come here for like a week.
Yeah. I'm surprised at how like chill it is out here.
So the shield is made out of hippo skin, and this is what they used to use to hunt back in the day, and they would hunt leopards and cheetahs, but now hunting is forbidden. So they just use it for dancing.
Yo, 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 yo.
Out here visiting the Dorze Village local market, came up on this by surprise.
Choose the best.
No, one. You get one. One. Is she? Yeah, I give you. Johnny. Johnny.
Aww.
Yeah, see? See, now I need to get some for myself.
Yeah. Now these ones are for you.
These ones are for me. What's on this side? I love the market.
He's
too.
trying to make us leave. No, they shooed them away.
Oh, they should have away. No, tell them come.
No.
No, these kids, it's okay. These guys? It's okay. Yeah, these are homies. Hold on, yeah. Again.
Whoa. Photo. Ciao.
Take care. Yo, good to meet you, bro. Take care.
Hello.
2025 was hands down the most epic year. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I've had decades worth of life within a year, and it's something that I've made myself very aware of and like I'm super grateful for. And I think something that has continually come to surface is that naturally as humans, there's always a new desire, because there was a time when this lifestyle of being able to work remotely and travel to all these different places was so far-fetched, and it was all that I wanted. And then now that I have lived it and I'm living it, there are new desires in place. And I don't at all think that's a bad thing. I think it's a great thing to always have new goals and things that you're working towards. But I've just noticed it within myself time and time again that we always seem to want what we don't currently have. You know what I'm saying? Let me break that down. Because before we started living this lifestyle, I was living a very structured and predictable life, living in routine every single day. And during that time, I wanted more spontaneity, you know, more excitement and exploration. And then I got here and that's what I got. And now there's a part of me that almost like wants that again, just a little more structure. It's been amazing, you know, but I feel like it's been more than a few times now where it has come to surface where I'm like, I have done my best to be as productive as I could be, given the situation that we put ourselves in, because we don't have to do this. We chose to do this. But I knew that by embarking on this lifestyle, it would come with its sacrifices, and I wouldn't be able to be nearly as efficient as far as what it is that I'm doing behind the laptop every day, and really giving my business all that I can. So I'm not sure how much longer we're gonna maintain this lifestyle, but I'm really doing my best to make a conscious effort to remind myself that we're not gonna live like this forever. Make the most of every moment, because there was a time where this is all that I ever dreamed of, and bringing that back into the center of my consciousness is what allows me to feel a stronger sense of gratitude, and I can allow that gratitude to lead my life. And through that, every experience just becomes more enriching. More than anything, I've just been super grateful to reconnect with my family, my cousins. I've just watching them all grow, see all their personalities now and who they are and who they're becoming. There's been nothing like it. And of course, haven't seen my mom in nearly like a year, probably like 9 months or so. And seeing her out here is just, you know, it's been amazing. So if you're someone watching this right now, I hope the core theme that you can take away from this video is patience is a skill that can translate into all areas of life. There was once a time where you dreamed about living the life that you're currently living and all the experiences that you currently have. So remember that and allow the frequency of gratitude to expand. I want to thank y'all so much for watching. I'm gonna be in Ethiopia for the next little while, so definitely got more content on the way, so stay tuned for that. And I just want to give a quick shout out to my uncle. Shout out Uncle Z, man. Letting me stay in your place. It's been amazing out here, bro. I've been really loving it. Yeah, man. Sending y'all so much positive energy, so much love, and I'll catch y'all in the next video, man. It's KT.